What if I told you that for nearly 2,000 years, a secret has been hiding in plain sight? A secret so shocking, so powerful, that it could change everything we know about Jesus. The Bible tells us about Jesus' birth. It tells us about his miracles, his crucifixion, and his resurrection. But there's something missing, a mystery so deep, so unexplainable, that even the greatest scholars have struggled to find an answer. Between the ages of 12 and 30, Jesus vanishes, gone. No one knows where he went, what he did, or who he met. 18 years of silence. The Bible gives us only one clue. Luke 2:52 states, "And Jesus grew in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man." That's it, one sentence, for almost 2 decades of his life. But why? What was he doing? Who was he learning from? What knowledge did he gain during those lost years?
Before we delve in deeper, please take 5 seconds to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on similar videos. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Back to our discussion.
But what if the answers have been here all along, hidden, locked away in the ancient texts of Ethiopia, a place untouched by time, where stories have been passed down for centuries, stories that tell us what really happened during Jesus' lost years? Today, we unlock the mystery, and what you're about to hear might change your understanding of Jesus forever. When Jesus was 12, he traveled with his parents, Mary and Joseph, to Jerusalem for the Passover feast. But after the festival, something strange happened. Jesus disappeared for 3 days. His parents frantically searched for him, only to find him in the temple, speaking with the teachers, astonishing them with his wisdom. This is the last time we see Jesus as a boy. And then he vanishes. For 18 years, the Bible is silent. No stories, no miracles, no teachings, nothing. And then, suddenly, he appears again. At 30 years old, being baptized by John in the River Jordan. How does a 12-year-old boy disappear and return as a fully grown man, a teacher with wisdom beyond comprehension? Many believe that the answer lies not in what the Bible tells us, but in what it doesn't tell us. Hidden in ancient Ethiopian manuscripts are clues. Clues that suggest Jesus traveled far beyond Jerusalem, far beyond Israel, into lands filled with mystery, ancient knowledge and wisdom unlike anything the world had ever seen. What if Jesus didn't stay in Nazareth? What if he journeyed to Egypt, to Ethiopia, even to India? Could these lost years be the key to understanding the true depth of his teachings? Ancient Ethiopian traditions tell a story long forgotten by the West. They speak of a young man, wise beyond his years, who came from the land of Judea, a man who studied among their elders, learning sacred texts, understanding divine wisdom, and preparing for a mission greater than the world could imagine. But if this is true, why doesn't the church talk about it? Why is this part of Jesus' life hidden from us? Some say the answers are locked away, buried deep in the Vatican archives, too dangerous to reveal. Others believe they were erased from history, removed by those who wanted to control the story of Jesus. But the truth has a way of surviving. And if these Ethiopian manuscripts hold the key, then we may be closer than ever to uncovering the greatest mystery in religious history. For centuries, Ethiopia has guarded a secret so profound that it could change everything we thought we knew about Jesus. These texts, hidden away in the depths of Ethiopia's most ancient churches, tell a story lost to time. A story of a young teacher, a traveler, a seeker of divine wisdom. What if these manuscripts prove that Jesus himself walked these lands? That he studied here, learned from the sages, and prepared for his divine mission in ways we never imagined? The truth is out there, hidden in plain sight. And we're about to uncover it. If Jesus vanished from history for nearly 2 decades, where did he go? The Ethiopian manuscripts tell us a story that challenges everything we thought we knew. For centuries, Ethiopia has been a land of mystery, a land where ancient secrets are hidden deep in monasteries untouched by time. And among these secrets, there are whispers of a foreign traveler, a wise young teacher who walked among them long before his name was known to the world. Could this traveler have been Jesus? The ancient Ethiopian texts describe a man from the land of Judea, a man filled with divine wisdom, unlike any they had ever seen before. He came to learn, to grow, to prepare for his mission. He studied with the priests of Aksum, who held sacred knowledge passed down for generations. He learned from the mystics who understood the deepest secrets of the universe. He walked among the people, healing, teaching, and leaving behind a legacy that would only be recognized centuries later. But Ethiopia was not the only place that claimed to have hosted Jesus. Other ancient texts from India, Tibet, and even Persia speak of a great teacher from the West, a man who performed miracles, spoke of love and unity, and defied the religious authorities of the time. Some believe that Jesus traveled along the Silk Road, learning from the greatest minds of the ancient world. He studied Buddhism in the temples of India, absorbing the wisdom of the East. He meditated with monks in the Himalayan mountains, gaining the enlightenment he would later share with his followers. But why would Jesus leave Israel? Why would he travel so far from home? The answer may lie in one simple truth: preparation. He was not just a teacher, he was the Messiah. And to fulfill his divine mission, he needed knowledge beyond what was available in his homeland. He needed to see the world, understand different faiths, and absorb the wisdom of the ancients. The Bible tells us that Jesus was no ordinary man. He spoke in parables, in riddles, in deep spiritual truths that challenged even the most learned scholars of his time. Where did he gain such wisdom? How did he come to understand the human soul so profoundly? Could it be that his lost years were not lost at all, but a time of deep study, of sacred learning, of divine preparation? And if so, why has this knowledge been hidden from us? The Vatican holds some of the oldest Christian records in existence. Some believe that within its secret archives, there are texts that confirm Jesus' travels to foreign lands. Texts that speak of his time in Ethiopia, in Egypt, in India. Texts that could rewrite history as we know it. But if these records exist, why have they never been revealed? Some say the world is not ready, that the true story of Jesus is far greater than we have ever imagined. His message was not limited to one people, one land, or one tradition, but was meant for the entire world. And now, as ancient manuscripts resurface, as new discoveries are made, we may be closer than ever to uncovering the truth, a truth that has been waiting for nearly 2,000 years. And what we uncover next might be the most shocking revelation of all. If Jesus traveled beyond Israel, what did he learn? And more importantly, what did he bring back? His teachings were unlike anything the world had ever heard before. Love your enemies. Forgive those who hurt you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. These ideas were radical, revolutionary, and strikingly similar to the wisdom of the East. Could Jesus have studied meditation with Buddhist monks? Could he have learned the power of inner peace from the mystics of the Himalayas? Ancient scrolls from India tell the story of a teacher from the West, a man who spoke of compassion, of love, of a divine presence beyond this world. His parables, his way of teaching, short, simple, yet deeply profound, are eerily similar to the Buddhist sutras. his command of spiritual truths, his deep understanding of the nature of humanity. It all points to a man who had seen more, learned more, and experienced more than what was available in Nazareth. Could it be that Jesus' lost years were not lost at all, but a time of transformation, a journey that took him to distant lands where he gathered the wisdom that would later change the world? And if so, why has this been hidden from us? The answers may be closer than we think, and what we uncover next may be the greatest revelation of all. If the lost years of Jesus truly hold these hidden truths, then what does this mean for us today? For centuries, Christianity has been built on the teachings of Jesus as they were recorded in the Bible. But what if we've only been given a part of the story? What if there's more, an entire chapter of his life that could reshape our understanding of his mission? Imagine if Jesus did travel to distant lands. If he learned from different cultures, studied with sages, and deepened his wisdom in ways we never considered. This wouldn't change who he was. It would only expand the depth of his message. Could this mean that his teachings were influenced by ideas beyond the borders of Israel? Could it mean that his message of love, peace, and spiritual awakening was shaped by the wisdom of other traditions? And most importantly, if this is true, why was it hidden? The answer to that question could change everything. Some believe that revealing these lost years would challenge traditional Christian teachings, that it would force religious leaders to reconsider long-held beliefs, that it could shake the foundations of organized religion itself. But maybe, just maybe, it could do something even greater. Maybe it could unite us. Because if Jesus traveled the world, if he learned from different cultures and faiths, then maybe his message was always meant for all people. Maybe his wisdom was never meant to be confined to one place, one doctrine, or one way of thinking. Maybe the lost years of Jesus show us that the truth is bigger than we ever imagined. And now, it's time for you to decide. What do you think? Could Jesus have traveled beyond Israel? Could these lost years hold secrets that could change our understanding of him forever? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to hear more hidden truths from history, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the journey is just beginning, and the truth is waiting to be uncovered.